Hello there, all you beautiful internet people. Now, today's review isn't of a movie, but rather of something so epic that it's just gotta be seen to be believed. It is one of the first things I ever really get into. This is the good stuff right here. I'm talking Domino Rally Pathmaker set, Domino Rally Intermediate set. You got a big old bin of Domino Rally paraphernalia up in this pizzazz. So let's have a look into it. Frickin' epic.
Introducing Domino Rally. Domino Rally. Get all 3 sets.
Domino Rally is one of those toys from the 80s. It's so cool, but isn't made anymore. These are discontinued. It's freaking sad. These are freaking epic. I've remembered the Domino Rally jingle by heart. It goes, Domino Rally's unreal. It's cool. And the Domino Dealer is a brand new tool. Yo, check it out. Makes you want to shout. Or something. So, Pathmaker set. We got a bag full of nice colorful dominoes. These are enough to stretch at least a couple times across this board here. This is a surface I'm going to be setting them up on. Big old chalkboard. You may have seen it in some of my videos. Today it says Nicholas Comics are at the tops. Buy some today. When you're stuck inside, like during a global pandemic, for instance, this is the stuff to keep you occupied right here. This is a sort of domino action. It's going to keep you thinking about just how cool some things are. Like, why isn't this made anymore? And the plane I've got, so we got 3 things in the Pathmaker set. We got the Zigzag, absolute classic. Looks real cool when it happens or when it works. I've affixed a little piece of tape here because the original marble was lost, but it works pretty good. Just kind of raises the marble up a little so that it works properly, but the tapes come loose there, so it might not work, but we'll see about that. The Zigzag is an absolute classic. I have 2 of these, so good deal. We got the plane. This isn't the original plane, as you can tell, but it's roughly similar to the other plane, and it works the same. There's the launcher and the little firing pin down here. I don't know if this will work, but I think it will. I think this is complete. I've used it sometimes. We got the last thing in the Pathmaker set is the bridge. These things can be flipping annoying, but when you can do them, if you can set one of these up, it's incredibly satisfying. These belong in a How Satisfying Can You Get compilation, or 100% Sass, whatever they're called. The last thing is, of course, the famous Domino Dealer, which on the lid is shown pretty cool, dealing out some dominoes. So, of course, we'll test that out. So that's the Pathmaker set. We got the intermediate set, which isn't so much a complete intermediate set as it is kind of a Neon Super Deluxe set that I mixed with an intermediate set, because I ordered a Neon Super Deluxe set and it came incomplete. A lot of pieces were broken, so we got some stuff here. In this set we have 2 power tower elevators, both of which function. Another Zigzag. We got the Muncher. Here we got a little domino muncher. We got the Camelbak, which is a classic, good deal, pretty fun. We got, just to hear these dominoes clacking over is hella chill. We got another bridge. If you can set up 2 bridges, you're a freaking legend. We got 2 little robots. I think we got only 2, but these old guys are pretty fun. We might have more in that other box, but yeah, we got a nice little robot here. Whoops. But yeah, we got 2 robots, 2 power tower elevators, and some curve and straight tracks in this box. Final box, the mystery bin. Don't know what's in here. Ah, Christmas presents. I'm not supposed to see these probably. These are probably hidden. But yeah, we got the manual for the Neon Super Deluxe set, which was incomplete. The robots are from that. One of the power tower elevators is from that, but kind of incomplete. But we still have some interesting stuff. We got the rocket launcher, which I think can work. I think I've used this once. We've also got another Camelbak. One of the dominoes is missing on this, so we've got, like I said, some more little robots. These guys can be a heck of a lot of fun. We got the Stair Burst classic deal. Everyone loves the Stair Burst. Very old, but still looks pretty fresh. Here's the rocket in this little bag of assorted paraphernalia. I think the rocket still works, but look how smushed it is. And then finally we got the got a bridge and yet another power tower elevator. So 3 power tower elevators. That's pretty exciting. So anywho, let's check out each component individually. This could get pretty chill here. So I'm gonna just set each one up, set it off, and then we'll see how it operates. Pretty chill. Alright, then here we have the Zigzag. So as you can see, I replaced the tape up there with duct tape, which is a lot stronger, wears out less, so here we go. Fun stuff. Alright, now here we have the device of my worst nightmares, the infamous bridge. I've set one up, but rest assured these things will fall over if you try a lot of them. They will topple and they will really get on your nerves, but they look epic. So here we go. I've demonstrated how you can build over things. Of course, that's the purpose of a bridge. You can build over a row of dominoes. So here we go. Pretty epic, but risky. Last device from the Pathfinder set is, of course, the plane. Now, this works good as a grand finale because it's pretty fun. This plane takes off, but of course you can use the plane to knock over another row of dominoes over here if you're so inclined. And here's how it goes. Pretty epic. Pretty fun. Now before we move on to the Domino Dealer, I'd like to point out that there are 2 types of dominoes. The first type, to the best of my knowledge, comes in orange, pink, yellow, and green, and has an indentation on both sides. These are pretty good dominoes because they have nothing on the edge. They stand up nice. This is the sort of domino that came with the Super Neon Deluxe set and the intermediate set. This sort doesn't work inside the Domino Dealer. This sort does. This sort doesn't. And as you can see, there's a imperceptible, it's not very pronounced, but there's an imperceptible little indentation on the top of these. It's a little more pronounced on the black ones, which come in the intermediary set. Right there. You can see it. It kind of makes these dominoes not stand up as well. I'm not sure why they have a little bump on one end, but, well, you can set them up. But these work a lot better, this type. So, two types of dominoes in Domino Rally, to the best of my knowledge. Well, the Domino Dealer doesn't work anymore. That's pretty sad. It's got some batteries in there. They're fresh, but it's not working. That's pretty sad. The front compartment here, it's got some little things for little designs. Supposedly it could lay out dominoes in an oval shape, this shape, this shape, and this shape, but I've never really tried that out. I don't know if it would work. I don't think it would. I think that's kind of just a gimmick. But yeah, adult dominoes out the back here. That's pretty sad. Maybe I should get a new one. But back in the 80s, this was the shite. The idea of a thing that could just deal out your dominoes for you. And of course, you'd load the dominoes into this thing, stick it on the top with the arrow pointing the back, and put some dominoes in there, this sort. The indentations on either side, and it would just drive along. I've seen this in action. So sad this broken. Dang. Oh well. How it actually worked is it'd dump out like 5 dominoes, and then just all those dominoes get tipped over. 5 more dominoes get tipped over, you know. So it didn't actually tip any. It didn't actually set them up so that they'd work. It just kind of kept tipping them over every 5 dominoes or so. So that's a Domino Dealer. So this here is a Camelbak. To set it up, you just tip it back. Unlike the bridge, you don't have to set it up manually. So if you're lazy, this is the thing for you. And you can put dominoes under either of these holes, just like you can with the bridge. And this one goes up, down, pretty cool. It's like a little domino roller coaster. So yeah, the Camelbak's a lot of fun. And that's how that goes. Pretty chill. Alright, now here we got some straight tracks and curved tracks and a robot. Now this is really the appeal of Domino Rally, I think, for many Domino Ralliers, is it all you got to do is tip these tracks back and the dominoes just set up all on themselves, and this robot swivels around. It can knock some dominoes over. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat design on these robots. So yeah, straight tracks, a lot of fun, but if you really want to feel proud of something, set it up yourself. But straight tracks and curved tracks do come in handy. There's left turning curved tracks and right turning curved tracks. 2 varieties, both go a different direction. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, here we have another absolute classic from the geniuses at Domino Rally. This is peak Domino Rally right here, the Power Tower Elevator. I somehow have 3 of these. I'm not sure how. The idea is that you knock over these dominoes. That domino knocks over this little yellow thing, which goes all the way up to the top here, because on the back there's a weight which drops. And the yellow thing knocks into this domino, which careens down the slide and knocks the staircase of dominoes over here, and then the chain continues. There are 2 ways to set up the Power Tower Elevator. One is a domino on every step, which is what to do if you're feeling spicy, but I'm only doing this for demonstration purposes, so I put a domino on every other step. That way, if you knock upwards, they don't all fall down. If there's domino on every step, then they will fall down either way. So this is a nice little safeguard. Either way, the result is pretty much the same, and if you're feeling really spicy, you can attach this guy, the Muncher, onto about right here, I think, and he will munch up the dominoes as he careens downward. But yeah, the Power Tower Elevator, pretty fun. I like it. It's one of my favorites, probably because it's one of the first mechanisms I knew about, but here it is in action. Pretty chill. A lot of fun. Alright, and here we have the Stair Burst, a very practical mechanism for if you want an absolute domino explosion. If you want something to go 5 ways, this is the way to do it. It's an absolute delight, and for a long time, I didn't think it worked, so I am very glad to tell you that, yes, my Stair Burst does work, and it's absolutely freaking incredible. So, here we go. Freaking cool. Wow. That's what to do if you have some friends over. If you're at a party, do that. Never look at you the same way again. Alright, and the last mechanism we got here is the rocket launcher. Very nifty deal, and like the plane, it can be used as a grand finale, or it can be used to set off some more dominoes. These pins on either side, I don't have a third pin, but these two on either side, there was supposed to be one in the front, but I'm missing that one. But it can set off more dominoes, or you can use it as a grand finale. It's pretty spectacular. The rocket goes real high. It's got some spring power to it. One of the commercials on YouTube for Domino Rally that's uploaded says in the description, the rocket thing at the end never worked. But I think that's just because that person didn't know how to set it up correctly, because this always works. I've never had this not work, even though the rocket is all squooshed up and looks like a crushed hot dog and the marble is all rusty. This absolutely does work. So here we go. Get ready to be wowed. Oh, well, the marble didn't come out, but there it goes. Holy jeez. Let's try that again, actually. So I think what happened is the marble didn't come out, but don't let that put you off of this. It will work if you set it up correctly. Just like that. So, this is one of the funnest in the whole set, so, yeah. Alright, now, before I set off this giant, huge effing beast of a display for a grand finale, let me tell you something. If it's near Christmas and you're thinking of a gift to buy your little rascal, let me tell you something. If all your little rascal does is play video games, he doesn't know what a challenge is. If he thinks it's challenging to get Mario to jump on a turtle, he doesn't know what a challenge is. If he whines at the game over screen, just buy him a set of Domino Rally and watch as his frustration turns into a kind of placid temperament as he learns to discipline his mind, or her mind. This is a set which disciplines one's mind. It forces restraint, because when I was setting this up, I felt my hands were shaking, my heart was throbbing. It encourages calmness. You've got to learn to restrain yourself, because once it's all done, Domino Rally is one of the coolest things you can frickin' do. It's the absolute shite. So this is what I recommend you get your little scamp for Christmas. If he's whining and he's hankering for The Last of Us 3 or The Walking Dead Simulator or Telltales, then if you want some Tamagotchimons, get him this instead, and just watch as he is totally consumed by the thought of dominoes. You can build a line of dominoes forever. Forever, infinitely. That's what's interesting about dominoes. There are world records for dominoes. Anyone can break them. You just need enough dominoes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, like I said, it doesn't always work, but it doesn't have to. Domino Rally's unreal. It's cool. Freaking Domino Rally. It's the shite.
Well, Domino Rally's unreal. It's cool. And our Domino Dealer's a brand new tool, yeah. Lights out. Glow neon bright in the night. Check it out. Domino Dealer. Make you want to shout. For the super sensationality. Domino Rally. So many ways to Domino Rally. Plus Domino Dealer from Play Toys. Each set sold separately. Batteries not included.